So, hey, y'all, listen. So, all last week, I had been thinking about this person I used to work with. They was heavy on my mind, and usually when somebody's on my thought process, I try to reach out and see if they're okay or how they're doing. And I never want to be a person that God puts them heavy on your heart and you don't make the phone call, because sometimes they need a listening ear, somebody to talk to. And sometimes you just need to check on people whenever God puts on your heart. So make sure when God puts them out on your heart, you check on them and see how they're doing. So I called him, I checked on him, and I just wanted him. He used to work with me. Um, and I wanted to see if he had found him another job. And I told him Merry New Year and hope all was well and how was his kids and all that stuff. And he told me he had found him another job and didn't pay as much as the last one, but he was doing what he wanted to do, right? I said, that's good. I said, well, I know you at work, so I'm just calling checking on you because you was on my mind. And he called me Ma, right? So he's in his 20s, I'm 63. And when we used to work, he called me Ma. And even in our conversation, he said, okay, Ma, thank you for calling. And I was like, you're welcome, sweetie. So I hung up the phone, right? So 6 o'clock this morning, 6 a.m., and I had to be up at 6:45, right? Because I had to go to the DMV today. I get a phone call. Broke my sleep. I could use that extra time to sleep. And the young lady says, who is this? And I'm like, who the hell is this? And then she hangs up the phone. So I lay there. Now you done broke my sleep. I can't go back to sleep. So I call back because his name popped up. So I'm thinking something is wrong, instinct, right? So she picks up the phone and she hangs it up. So when I come back from the DMV, I send him a text message. I says, your woman called me at 6 a.m. this morning, broke my sleep. I said, I don't know what her problem is. She asked me who was I. I said, if she that doggone insecure, she need to take care of that. But don't be calling me my phone and then hanging up. If you got a problem with somebody and she got a problem, she need to take it with you. I'm the wrong person to address your issues, right? I say, but if she call me back with that ignorant stuff, she gonna get just what she looking for. So you need to talk to her, because I ain't the one, right? And he was like, oh, Mom, sorry. I didn't know that she had called you. Yeah, she did. And let me tell you something, ladies. If you have a man, or even men, you have a woman that you have to check that person's phone when they go to sleep, there's something wrong with your relationship. That means that you have trust issues. And they're serious issues. That also mean that you have some insecurities, some low self-esteem, and lack of confidence. But it ain't my problem. It's your problem. It's not the other person's problem. It's your problem. If you want to know something, then you need to ask the person to whom you blow your bad breath in their face. Don't be calling individuals' phones and then hanging up and asking questions, because you don't know the reasons why somebody's calling. I could have owned a company and been calling him because I know he didn't work and I started this business and I could need his services, and you'll be the very person that mess it up for that foolishness. See, sometimes we don't think about the things that we do because we think we are justified in our actions, right? But that ain't love. That ain't like. That is the most ignorant thing in the world, for you to wait for your mate or somebody you married to go to sleep and to check their phone. If I got to check your phone, then we don't have a relationship. And if that person is in your bed, blowing in your face their bad breath, then what is the problem? And let me also enlighten you. If somebody want to cheat, they're going to cheat. And ain't nothing you going to do about it. They choose to do that, right? So even if you call the person and 9 times out of 10, that may not be the person that they're cheating with. How you know? You don't even know what the relationship was. She assumed something to be that it was not. And that's what pissed me off, right? But if you want a problem, keep calling me, you're going to have a problem. Because I told him if she called me and she hold that line and she say something ignorant, I'm going to give her just what she looking for. Because, see, I don't have time to play games and I don't have time for foolishness. If you got to do all that in any relationship, you don't have a relationship. It's a situationship. There is something that's wrong within you that you feel like you're not secure enough to trust your person to go out and work a job. Do you not know people meet people at jobs all the time? Do you not know co-workers become close because they spend most of their days with their co-workers? And I understand in some instances that relationships can happen. I get that. But don't lump everybody in the same bucket because everybody don't do that. I've said time and time again, I'm not a snack. I'm not a dessert. I'm not an appetizer. I am not a brunch. I am not a lunch. I'm not a side piece. I'm a main course. And if I can't be number one in anybody's life, I definitely ain't being number two. Now, there are some women who's okay with that, but that's their personal thing. But ladies, if you have the man and you feel like he's not doing, take that up with him. Take that up with him because that person know they're dating you. That person know they're committed to you, and that person already know they're married to you. And no matter what you do, what you say, how many times you check the phone, how many times you check the email, how many times you check the credit card, how many times you follow them, they gonna do what they want to do. They are grown. And you can't make nobody do nothing they don't want to stop doing. Bottom line. So you have a choice. You can accept it or you can walk away. But don't be calling nobody's phone with no bull crap. Bottom line. So whoever you are, wherever you are, you need to get your house in order. Because that's a representation of you. That you have lost something within yourself that you feel like you got to check your mate's phone when he sleep, and you can't be bold enough to check it when they woke. That's some sneaky stuff. That's all I'm saying. Be careful, be cautious, because you're going to find yourself with a problem. Because if you keep making your problem somebody else's problem, they're going to give you the problem that you're looking for. That's all I'm saying.